Well, the only reason I'm here on this stage is because of open source. That's how I taught myself how to program when I was a kid, because of the grace of people giving their work away for free, doing things in the open, doing things publicly. But it wasn't until 2008 when things really came together with Satoshi, and whoever that person is or the group of people are, took from so many ideas all over the internet to crystallize into this one moment, which became the white paper. And once I read it in that time, I was like, wow, this is it. This is incredible. We're not in it to build an exchange. We're in it to help the internet realize a native currency, and therefore help the world realize a native currency. And when I say currency, as Jack said before, more of an open money transport, an open money protocol that we can all see, we can trust, that's not controlled by a government, that's not controlled by a corporation.
Now, in the role that you occupy and the efforts that you have been leading, one of your initiatives has been to launch a trust fund named B-Trust to provide resources that are aimed at training African developers, especially the young people. Can you tell us a bit more about that initiative and how is the project going and what led you to initiating something like this?
Yeah, I guess over the past 10 years, I've been looking more and more at what the single points of failure of the systems we're working on are, and one single point of failure within the Bitcoin network and the community is that development is not as distributed as it needs to be. It's fairly concentrated in the United States, fairly concentrated in Europe. It's not found as much as we'd like it to be, or one would like it to be, in Central America and South America, on the continent of Africa. So our goal, this was me and Jay-Z, who cares very deeply about empowerment of communities around the world. Our goal was to kind of try to help fix that single point of failure. How do we increase the potential for more developers around the world who can contribute to the Bitcoin network for the sole reason of making sure that it is truly owned by the people who need it the most?